Welcome to Module 4. Forget the past and focus forward. Just got to say, this is a challenging session. This is filled with all kinds of memories for us. And this session is probably, of all the sessions we do, probably one of the most transformational, has the most transformational potential.
Yeah.
That if folks really get this session and understand the value and the impact of this session. But we got to say right from the start, it's tough. We understand. It's tough. So step one in forgetting the past and focusing forward is to understand the context. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. We use this quote a lot. It's a quote from Tony Robbins. So when you hear that again, where your focus goes, your energy flows. What's that mean in the context of forgetting the past and focusing forward?
Well, you can focus on the past and then you get stuck there.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle of living and reliving the past. You can't do anything to change it. What you can change is what you think about it and how much you think about it. So for me, changing my focus to be not about the past, but about the future, moving forward, even the right now and moving forward.
I can just hear somebody saying right now, but you have no idea what he did to me. Or you have no idea what she did to me. Do you have an idea?
I think I do. Yeah. Pretty familiar with infidelity and betrayal and
trust.
Yeah, major trust issues, the breaking of trust. Pretty familiar.
Yeah. So in this session, here's one of the things we want you to catch. After the last session, we made decisions. And once you've made those decisions, you're saying, I'm all in on this relationship.
Right.
We're headed to an extraordinary relationship. But here's our reality. We can make that decision, but the reality is we've got stuff that we have to deal with. And in our relationship, there was everything from just even things like infertility. Then big stuff like infidelity and having to deal with those issues. And so you might think, are you saying forget that she cheated on me? Forget that I cheated on her? Just forget that. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just forget the past. Let's just move forward. That is not what we're saying.
Yeah, saying forgetting the past and putting it's no big deal together, that is not at all what we're saying. Because it's a very big deal, a huge deal. For many, it's a deal breaker.
Right.
But that is all about where your focus is.
Right.
So for us, it wasn't a deal breaker.
Right, and we have a desired destination then. So once we made those decisions, we had a desired destination. We had a goal and a dream that we wanted to stay married, and we wanted an extraordinary marriage. We didn't want just to have what we were running away from, in our brokenness, and it was sucked. Our relationship sucked. I didn't want back in that. You didn't want back in that. Yeah. So when we made the decision that we were going to move forward, that we were going to have this dream, then we had a desired destination. I want you to think about something. This quote right here, successfully arriving at your desired destination is often the difference between the mirror and the windshield. So I want to kind of put this into a context. You're driving down the road and there's some jerk behind you and he's on your tail, and you start to focus in the mirror. And you start to look in the rearview mirror, you're looking at what's behind you, and you're taking your eyes off of where you're going. How long is it going to be before you're in the ditch?
Or crashing into another car.
Crashing into another car, you're taking people out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
you have a desired destination you're trying to get to. That's why you got in your car and you were headed somewhere. You wanted to get to that desired destination. But you began to focus on what was behind you in your rearview mirror, and you stopped looking at the windshield at your dream and this horizon, this that's out here where you're headed. And pretty soon, the more time you spend, now all of us know that we're never going to arrive at our destination in a vehicle that way.
Mm-hmm.
The same is true in your relationship.
Right.
Same is true in your relationship. When you start looking on all the stuff of the past and you start living in the past and you start living in the history and you're trying to fix all of that stuff and you take your eyes off of where you're going, you're going to crash. Mm-hmm. And it's counterintuitive because our counseling world has said, oh, you need counseling. I mean, he cheated on you, you need counseling. And so what we do is we go to counseling, two broken people at odds with each other, go to counseling and try to fix the problem.
Right.
I call it mixed marital arts. I mean, it's like we just battle and battle and battle because that's all of our focus, and we haven't gotten healthy so that we can fix the problem.
Right.
We're not saying forget the past. Well, maybe better would be to table the past.
Yeah. It's temporarily forget the past.
Yeah.
It's not amnesia. This never happened. It's not ignoring it. It's not avoiding it. It's purposefully, with intention, tabling it for a period of time.
Right.
So that individually and together you can get to a healthier, stronger place.
Right.
Then you can deal with the past in a much more productive way.
Right. So if you think about it from, let's like use the health and fitness. You have this desired destination to, you want to be healthy and fit, and that's your destination, and you want to run, and you've got this problem. You try to run, but you're 350 pounds, and you've got hundreds and hundreds of pounds of pressure on your body and on your knees, and you can relate to this because after you lost 30 some pounds, you took 120 pounds of pressure off your knees, and all of a sudden running was different.
Yeah.
When the focus was over here on running, you weren't in a healthy place to run. You also weren't 350 pounds. But,
yes, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah.
But the whole idea that you're trying to fix this, but you're not healthy.
Right.
When you lose the weight, now you can fix the running. Mm-hmm. But while you're trying to run in this, you're doing more damage to your body. Right. You're doing more damage. You're trying to do that.
And it was really difficult. It was a struggle all the time to try to be a runner, to try to get my running in when I had so many extra pounds on.
But when you changed your focus, again, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Mm-hmm. You changed your focus, you put your focus on here, you got your nutrition right, you started to drop the pounds. When you got healthy, then you were able to get fit.
Yeah.
And when you were trying to get fit, neither one of these things were really working.
Right.
So where your focus was, you shifted your focus. And that's really what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Is shifting your focus now that you've made the right decisions to working on the relationship in such a way that when you get that healthier, now let's talk about these things and let's deal with these things, because now we're both coming at it from a healthy stance instead of an unhealthy stance. Mm-hmm. So step one is, if you're going to forget the past and focus forward, you have to understand the context, that where your energy or where your focus goes